Hey guys, how's it going?
And you're not really flexible.
No.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I shouldn't laugh.
That's okay.
But a lot of the junior golfers we work with, and some women, are extremely flexible in their lower body and all the way up through their upper spine as well.
Right.
But it causes over-rotation.
Right.
So,
and when that causes, most of the time in over-rotation, the club gets pointed across the line.
Right, crosses the line. So if someone says you're across the line at the top or whatever, it's usually because of a
lower body
over-rotation. Most people actually don't turn their chest enough.
Right.
But they do it with their hips to simulate rotation. And so then they're like, but I feel like I'm turning.
Right.
Well, not really the right way. So we're trying to create resistance against the upper and lower body.
Right.
There's got to be resistance between the two of them. So you want to get set up?
I am.
All right. So when Larry gets set up here, if he lets his hips rotate past 40 degrees, the club actually points across the line or across his back. So this would be down the line.
Right.
And this is across. So what happens here is a lot of people come out of posture. A lot of people will then try to get the club off of their body.
Which is a throw.
Which is like throwing the club off their body. Some people will refer to it as casting. Like fishing.
Right.
But just by turning his hips so much.
Right.
So then what happens is he gets set up.
I'm stuck. I'm going to over-rotate the hips again.
Now he's stuck. He's going to throw the club off his body. He's going to hit me.
So look what I do. My body's working the opposite direction.
Correct. So you have no power in the golf ball. It's not efficient. That's like me trying to hit you and I'm like,
fall back.
Yeah. So go ahead and get set up one more time. Now, if Larry were to turn and not over-rotate his hips.
Right. I'm going to try to turn
his
mainly with my chest.
Some people say shoulders, but that's a different. Yeah. Turning with shoulders is totally different than turning with chest.
Are you ready?
Go ahead. So to him, he might feel like he can't go any farther, and this is about as far as he can go. Like I can force him a little bit more, but he feels really tight here. You're almost better to feel tight than loose.
Right.
Because if he go ahead and let your hips go, now he feels loose. He's like, man, look at that big turn. I must be getting more flexible.
And the club is all over the place.
The club's all over the place, out of control. So on TV, Henrik Stenson actually pulls his trail leg. He pulls his trail leg back a little.
Yeah, he steps up, pulls the right foot back, and cranks the right hip just a little bit.
Absolutely, and that's a great way to not over-rotate.
That's
when
exactly
you pull that hip back, then his focus is on the chest rotating, and his hips don't actually go any farther.
Right.
So, anything you got to add to that? But to create more speed and power, there has to be resistance, and if the upper and lower move at the same time, there's no resistance whatsoever, and all kinds of swing flaws. You're going to skull it, you're going to hit it fat, I mean, you're going to hit it both directions. It could go anywhere from that position. That's almost like
we were teaching Kevin Hall yesterday, the Big Ten championship guy. He's playing professionally, and he was stuck on that left side, and he goes, I don't know why and he's deaf, so he has a hard time talking, so everything's done on the phone. He goes, I don't know why I've lost club head speed. Well, if I'm turned like this, how am I going to create club head speed? I'm going to fall back.
It's going the
opposite direction. So now we made him hit on an upslope with what me and Melissa call a 45-degree angle to get him to turn his chest, and now his club head speed's back up.
And we'll have to do more segments on all those drills Larry just mentioned, because that's a little too much information.
But it's good stuff that we're talking about, and how we can create speed and distance.
Or especially those people that are 50, 60, 70, that I'm losing distance.
Right.
Well, it's because they used to be able to hit the ball with their big muscles.
Right.
Kind of in an inefficient way.
Right.
And now we're trying to make them more efficient, create more speed, and they can get those yardages back.
Right. So this is the crazy thing. Believe us, when we say we can create more speed and get more distance, you got to come see us. We can do it. Ask Scott Smith, the long drive guy. Ask Kevin Hall.
Yeah, we've actually done it in some lessons in like a half an hour.
In half an hour, yeah.
Just by changing a couple little things.
Little things. That's exactly right.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Have a great day.
Have a great one, guys. Thanks.
Hi, it's Larry and Melissa again. Thanks so much for watching our videos. If you have any questions or want to get in touch with us, you can email us, you can call us, text us. But be sure to subscribe.
Down on the bottom down there.
Thank you.